To be the Lord of his subjects.
No, and you get angry. And when I was speaking, I didn't, I was listening. No, but my bro, you're just cutting me. You were speaking.
Look what you're doing. Look at your jests. Look at what you're doing.
Look what he's doing.
You're being much more aggressive towards me.
He's being aggressive to me. Why say I'm
Look, you're pointing at me.
doesn't mean the same thing. Wenty doesn't mean the same. Wenty doesn't mean the same.
Cutting the branches you're sitting on, just like most Muslim preachers. Now, Shamsi, okay, you're going to run away from the conversation. Or are you going to answer?
Am I free to
I'm not sure you exist the way I perceive you.
That's what I'm saying.
You perceive yourself in a different way than what I perceive you as.
I perceive myself as hear me out. I perceive myself as a human being. I'm speaking English language to you and speak Skåne. Do you accept that?
Yeah, sure.
So you don't perceive me different than I do.
I might perceive you in a different way.
No, I just agree with me that you perceive me.
I don't. Okay, Shamsi, I don't understand you 100%. Just like you don't.
No, that's a
understand
different thing. No, I'm talking about a different
No,
thing.
that's perception. That is perception.
Understanding someone 100%. None of us claim that we understand each other 100%.
I don't see where you're going with this
Well, I'm going
conversation.
to.
I mean, in fact, I
If you allow me to finish,
no, listen,
people can
Shamsi,
see.
you don't allow me to finish. I don't allow you.
I'll let you speak.
Okay, go ahead. Speak what you want. Say your point.
Well, my point was here. I'll tell you what's my point. To go back to the main point here. You speaking about the Quran, how it's compiled, doesn't make any sense. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because first of all, you claim that the way you perceive me is different than the way I perceive myself. When I ask you the question, I perceive myself as a human being, speaking English language and speaking Skåne. You accept that? So, no, I'm just human. I'm a human being. I speak English and I'm speaking Skåne. Do you accept that? So you perceive me as the same as I perceive myself.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, okay, understand.
Not in everything.
Without any doubt, no one claimed that anyway.
That's what I mean.
Okay, my other point, that if you don't believe in God, and you don't understand the foundation, therefore logic dictates, if you speak about branches, it doesn't make any sense. Example of that, you and I debating which curtains should we put in the house. If we haven't even agreed there is a house to begin with, it doesn't make any sense. So
Why
logic
am I
dictates.
talking about that? Is that your question? Why am I talking about this?
I haven't finished.
No, is that your question?
I haven't
I'm
finished.
trying to understand.
No, but I haven't finished. I haven't finished. I don't want to get the people to know who's aggressive, who's keep cutting. So my point here is that logic dictates, in order for us to speak about this, as establishments and houses in Israel. So the brother, what you do actually, when you speak to people like that, or to anyone else, talk about Allah's existence first. Allah is the truth. Because talking about the Quran is branches. This is not the subject that you talk about. You understand? So, but I notice him and the people like him, atheists or agnostic, they like to talk about the branches in Islam. But they agree with me.
That's what he was talking about the whole time.
But they don't want to talk about the foundations. Why? Because if we talk about the foundations and we talk about what is the criteria we are utilizing to determine what is right, what is wrong, they'll be drowned in their own sweat. So that's what was my point to you. That's what I said. There's no point talking about the branches. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Are you finished?
Yeah, I did. I'm asking, is that clear?
Okay, do you want to say something else?
No, is that clear? I'm saying.
No, it's not clear at all.
Okay.
It makes no sense for me not to speak.
It makes sense to you.
Just because I don't believe in Islam. You are a human. Aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you are a human.
So you perceive me as human?
We are coexisting in this society right here, right now. When your points of view are completely different from mine, that means, to a certain extent, I need to coexist with you. I need to find my way to coexist with you, to understand you. That's why I'm speaking about Islam, even though I don't believe in it. I would like you to be able to have the humility of questioning yourself as to understand that you might not have the answers. The problem is, you don't do that.
No, I do. I'm saying many times on the camera.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am, sir.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, without doing that.
You're not now.
Why do I have to doubt myself? Because I reached that, you know what? I reached that based upon knowledge. Okay? But can I ask you, what is the criteria you are utilizing to determine what is right and what is wrong?
I'm not utilizing what is right and what is wrong.
But when you speak to a Muslim, you speak to me. Now we have to criticize one another. We respect
Yeah, I'm
that.
talking about perfection and imperfection of knowledge.
Which is
So you think your knowledge is perfect?
not my knowledge.
Your knowledge about the Quran?
Yes, the Quran is perfect in the word of Allah. Yeah, do you believe that? Yeah, not just me, everyone thinks. Yeah.
not just you.
Before I go to why I think so, let's ask you a question which you run away. when you speak to a Muslim, you are criticizing a Muslim. Without you criticizing the Muslim's ideas. My question, what is the criteria you are utilizing to determine that is right and that is wrong? What is the criteria?
Labeling what is right and wrong. But I do believe
I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that, man.
Listen, Shamsi,
I like to show expression to people. Go ahead.
in a free society, we need to accept the possibility of doubt in our ideology. If you believe that your ideals and your perception and your internal laws, your morality is absolute, you cannot exist in a free society because you refuse to doubt yourself to any extent whatsoever. You refuse to improve your point of view. You refuse to improve yourself as a person. You remain the same, and thus your ideology is very much outdated.
Okay.
I'm just doubting yourself.
I'm coming. Please.
I'm just doubting yourself being disobedient.
No, wait a second. Please. One second,
Yeah, I think that self-doubt is
let me bring you back.
It's very important because it makes you improve.
You're speaking to me, you know, 1 minute, okay. Because you were speaking to me before, it's true. And forgive me for cutting you. He said, in order for you to coexist, you have to doubt yourself. I don't have to doubt myself, I can still coexist. I speak to Leon, I have a nice discussion with Leon, I have a nice discussion with the non-Muslims, but yet I don't have doubt on myself or on my belief. So your argument is very weak. Likewise, the Christians, they don't have doubt about their beliefs and they still coexist with us. So where do you get that from?
You doubt your belief in the world.
No, don't change me. You said
do you doubt
no. Look.
No, you're the one changing it.
No. Stick with the
your
point.
perception.
What's your name is what? Pavlov, stick to the point. You made a claim, and now when I refuted it, instead of defending it, you I'll tell you how. You said you cannot coexist if you, in a free society, if you don't doubt yourself. I said I don't have to doubt myself, but I still believe in this country for over a decade. I don't doubt myself. I still coexist with the people that I work with, non-Muslims, atheists, Christians. Likewise, the Christians do the same thing, and the Hindu. So therefore, I don't have to doubt about myself or anyone else to coexist. Where do you get that from?
But don't you think that your ideology, thinking you have the absolute morality, makes you very strict and makes you impossible?
Don't change that. I'm asking you, where do you get that from?
You doubt your own belief. You doubt your own
Guys.
You doubt yourself.
Okay, of course I do that.
Well, then you're asking your own question. You said that you were wrong.
My uncertainty is way more certain than your certainty because I don't like myself. Don't stop lying. My uncertainty is way more certain than your certainty. It's way more probable that I have the right answer.
I understood him very well because philosophy. You know what it says? It says philosophy. You know, it says philosophy.
Sorry, who?
Philosophy.
No, sorry, who? How did you know?
I said brother. So I don't should call you brother.
No, I just thought
you will say for the tongue. I mean Pavlov. Anyway, okay, if we come Muslim, you'll be my brother. Inshallah.
Sure.
Okay. But you still respect you. I still, if someone should oppress you, I defend you without any doubt. Understand? Yeah, of course. I have Islam, I have to do that. Okay. I know you're strong, man. Don't worry. You don't need me to defend you. Listen carefully. My point here is what I was going to say. It made me forget a point. Yeah, philosophy. They said philosophy made a donkey kill himself. You know how? They said donkey was hungry, but he was thirsty at the same time. So he was to become philosopher. Who should I start with? With the grass or with the water? By the time he knows it, he was dead already. Because philosophy too much. Maybe the grass, we can say this.
You know why the donkey?
Philosophy was not doubting himself. He's doubting himself. If you're doubting yourself, I'm having finished, okay? Doubting yourself, therefore, it is illogical to speak to someone who's doubting himself. So you doubt yourself.
It's illogical to speak to someone who thinks that he has all the answers.
How do you know you said what you said? How do you know you said what you said?
How do I know what?
How do you know you said what you said?
Shamsi, are you joking?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Alright.
How do you know you said what you said? Because in a free society you have to doubt yourself.
It's what I said.
What tell you?
My feelings tell me what I said is what I said.
Can you trust your feelings?
To a certain extent I can, but they're not perfect.
They're not perfect, so maybe what you said is not what you said.
Yeah, maybe I said something else.
That's what I'm saying, my point. Come to yourself.
Listen, Shamsi.
Take care.
Okay, you can leave.
Take care.
Whatever.
Salam alaikum.
Just leave.
Sorry,
No,
so Pavlov,
don't study philosophy. It might make you think.
No,
Don't
philosophy makes
think.
you majnoon.
Thinking is bad.
Philosophy makes you.
Thinking is bad, Sham. Thinking is bad.
No problem. You must apologize for the camera.
I wish to apologise for. He's still very wrong. He's a cult leader, but I wish to.
Musامح كريم. Musامح كريم. The one who forgives is a generous person. I forgive you for that. But brother, study. Inshallah.
I haven't. I'm asking you, is your argument demanded or not?